If, like me, you've been collecting Thralls like action men action figures from doing the missions on Lost Colony and still don't know quite what the hell to do with them, well, you've come to the right place, as we're going to go through each and every one of them, what they do, and most importantly, how powerful are they? So first things first, you'll be getting Thralls from completing outposts. And it's completely random on what type of Thrall you'll get and what level it will be, up to a maximum of 350. However, doing higher difficulty outposts, you'll get more Thralls up to 3-4 alpha. And spawning up to level 350, you can get the full 88 levels on top with experience, allowing you up to a 438 leveled Thrall. But you're still going to get an RNG roll on the different stat points for it. So you could get 64 points in health and 59 points in melee on this one, for example. And just like dinos, the higher the level, the more level per stat point it receives. So you'll see that melee go up way more on a base 350. They come in 10 tamed varieties with one questionable, and we'll get to that one in just a minute. But to break them down, we've got the Scatter Shot that wields its very own infinite dealing pump action shotgun. We've got the Thrall Piercer that carries its own infinite shooting crossbow. Thrall Deadeye that carries around a cheeky sniper rifle. Love the scope on that. The Archer that, as the name says on the tin, obviously carries a bow, a compound bow at that. The Gunslinger that slings a gun, a pistol, a fabricated pistol. Love the skin on this one. The Enforcer that rocks its own assault rifle. The Herald that rocks surprisingly an infinite, forever using flamethrower of doom. I just burnt myself like a donkey. Bruh. The Marauder that rocks your very own spear that you can't throw but you can pierce. A Snarer that carries not only some bowlers to bowler at whim, but also a spear to spear when bowlered. Jeez. And the Warden, which is one I'm particularly interested in most, because this one rocks a sword and shield. But there's more to this than meets the eye. But as said, there is an 11th Thrall that is believed to be only an NPC Thrall, and you won't be expecting to find one of these because, well, it has an infinite damage dealing rocket launcher. There is no way you could ever get this in the game legit. Insane. Love the skin on this though, by the way. And each one of these traits can come in one of 3 different tiers. So with Beastmaster in particular, that's offering a base of 4.99995% of increased mount creatures melee damage. You'll see that go up with a level 2 to 10% and 15, just shy of 15% for a level 3. Pack Mule can increase its carry weight by 5% and increase to 10% and 15% with a level 3. Ironhide increases the health of the creature that it's riding from 5% all the way up to 10 and 15%. This one in particular I'm very interested in to see. Bulwark reduces its incoming damage whilst in turret mode by 5%, then 10%, then 15%, possibly useful for outposts. Efficient increases its harvesting yield from 5% to 10%, then 15%. Swift increases its movement speed by 5% all the way up to, yes, 15%, and we'll have a quick look at that in a minute. Bloodthirsty increases the melee damage from 5% all the way up to 15%. This one in particular I'm very, very interested in. And Sharpshooter increases the damage whilst in turret mode from 5% all the way up to 15%. Interestingly, you can't take traits out of these things. It won't allow you. When doing so, it'll say cannot transfer traits from Thralls, but you can add traits to Thralls, which is really curious if Wildcard are intending that to be a thing in the future. You can't actually get these from anything. I've actually spawned this in to show you how it's done, but it's a wonder if that's going to go anywhere. And no, you can't mate them. There is no way to mate these things as much as you probably want to. There is no mate boost either, as you can see as well, despite there being 2 different genders. And no, you can't babyfy them either, if you was wondering. However, you can paint them by simply equipping a paintbrush and then just going buck away with the dyes that you want. I gotta say, I quite like the look of these. I might be doing some of these myself unofficial. And they've all got a variety of commands. If you click E on one and then click on Set Thrall Mode, you'll see a Harvest Mode, a Logistics Mode, and a Turret Mode. But perhaps more importantly is its Control Mode, because when in Control Mode, you've now transferred into that Thrall, able to use that weapon at will. But you can put any items in their inventory for them to use, and literally anything you want, you can definitely use as long as the ammo's in there as well. So any Thrall, despite it having a free weapon for you to use, you can allow this to use any of the weapons you decide you want it to wield, which surprisingly includes tech rifle as well. In fact, you don't need to have unlocked tech to use a tech rifle on these things, which is really surprising. And that goes for a railgun too. You can't equip armor to these things though, worth noting. I think that's kind of obvious, but again, anything you want to use, you can, including tech binoculars. So if you haven't got these unlocked yet, you can use an NPC to use tech binoculars to track stats of anything. You can't use parachutes despite it looking like you're able to, but spyglass is fine. If I want to give myself a haircut, I can. And the same goes for placing structures down. If I want to put down a chair, sit on the chair and go fishing as a Thrall, I can do just that. So for example, I can place down a turret if I want to at whim, get that powered up, throw out grenades at whim, I can do just that. But again, perhaps more importantly, is the ability to equip a lot of these things here. Melee is the big one because melee scales with melee. With a few things here in particular, I'm very, very keen to look at. In particular, these hotbarred items here. This dude here. This dude here. Yes, this as well. This pick. The club. And the sickle. And the tech sword. Before we get to that and controlling them, are they actually any good out there in the wild and just with you on a day-to-day basis? And noticing beyond that, there are no special buffs assigned to them. There is no higher reason to use a warden for something over a snarer beyond it having more points. Although the warden does have a spare shield to hand. The only bonus between these is that free weapon that you're getting. So if I wanted my scattershot dude to equip a sword, I could. We're going to be more focused on the traits here and the benefits of these traits. So, Beastmaster, again with that 15% increased melee damage, we can decide to assign to a dino. In this case, we're going to assign to our 225 Rex, this one here. First things first, will he follow me if I whistle the Rex? No. Will he follow me if I whistle the Thrall? No. This is something I saw at launch. I thought maybe it was bugged. This, to me, sparks concern. This, I think, was what I was possibly hoping for more than anything, was the opportunity of having ridden creatures that follow you. However, if I put you on aggressive now and assign you to the Rex. So the rider riding the dino only offers the benefit because of its trait. So if we turn the Rex on aggressive now, it should want to have a crack at this para. Come on. Oh, there we go. Gotta say, that was a bit hit and miss. But the damage, that went from 201 to 267. However, I've got to say, it's a bit hit and miss. I'm not feeling too reliant on these things riding creatures. In particular, how on earth I'm meant to command them on creatures whilst wanting them to be safe on creatures. Won't happen. Can't happen. Will not follow me. And that is a problem. I feel like this should be working better than this. If both the Rex and the Thrall are on follow, the Thrall should definitely be following me, and it's not. However, the better damage is something, just not great that they're not going to follow around or do anything or move, unless maybe we turn on Wandering. So attempt that for a minute. We'll turn you on to Wandering quickly. And we'll whistle stop. Right. With both Rex and Thrall on Wonder, do they move around now? No. This, to me, seems broken. I'm pretty sure, I feel like these should be following me, but they don't. They won't. The Thrall will only follow you if it's not mounted. If mounted, it doesn't move. I'm so certain that's bugged. I'm so certain that's bugged. But that's that one. At the very least, in turret mode at base, I could see some opportunity there, but that's about it. And a function that's definitely needed is the ability to dismount a Thrall without you having to ride the creature to dismount it. I feel like there's something there that's most definitely needed, because you've got to jump off and then clear assigned dino. If we have you on turret mode now and on aggressive with a high range, and we assign you to the Chally, the hope is at the very least the damage now thrown by the Chally would be much more now. Wonderful. Offering at least anything in turret mode to do much more damage if you've got a Beast Rider or a Beast Master. Leave you there. Right. Then there's Pack Mule, increasing the carry weight by 15%. This one, kind of curious about, because there's a logistics mode and a harvest mode. So, attempting its logistics mode first, what we're going to do is pump that weight all the way up, having a nice 1k base weight there, and then we'll put a metal ingot in it and add as an input. As you notice, we put Survivor Mate down because that's basically what Survivor Mate does. And it doesn't work. 2 for 2 on the different modes, on riding and on logistics. Okay, next up, Ironhide, which increases the max health by 15%. That's kind of self-explanatory. So if I've got a high-level Reaper King that I may or may not have used a Thrall to get, wink wink, we can decide to use this as simply a tank, where we'll see the health go from 17 to 20. That's a nice little bonus, which is going to increase tenfold because percentages. Can't really do much there. But can bury with the Reaper. Does he pop out? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. But sitting there as a tank, I can see some scenarios there that maybe you want to give something extra health just to be that tank-focused area that things direct towards. If only they could move, that would be amazing. I guess sending them at dangers, being on aggressive with the extra health, could be useful as a tank. Some opportunity there. Next up, harvesting yields. This is another option. I can't wait to see how good this works. Because if we decide to give it an Ascendant metal pick, and we'll rock one as well, why not? And then pump that melee all the way up to an absurd number, rocking over 1k melee. In harvest mode, will it pick freely? There's some rocks here. There's no nodes. We can play with this for now, I guess. So, harvest for me. Useless. Another broken feature. Okay, however, let's see. If I hit this, 5 and 1. If I control this Thrall, slap on my pick. 47 and 11. That's phenomenally more gained with the Thrall. So, let's find a metal node. So with me and this metal pick, it's taken a hot minute to get 68 metal. Now there is some RNG, of course, to this. That is definitely more. Good grief. One-shotting nodes like they're nothing. Like they're nothing. Here's a sheep. An Ascended chainsaw. 298. Max. Put all points into the sheep. You've been doing this for years, for long enough. With the chainsaw, when slaughtered, making sure we've got Midas Touch, because I feel like that's a fair comparison. A lot of you who are harvesting are using Midas Touch. We found this much hide gained from it. That is exactly 4,406. 4,406 hide. So, with our Thrall, the same Ovis, with the same stats, with all levels once again into melee. And now switching to our melee buffed dude with more yield and the crazy melee that he's got. Look, oh my god. We just black boxed that quick. No. Look, oh wow, look how quick that is going up. Oh, that's insane. Oh my, yeah, right. This is how you harvest hide from sheep. Good grief, in seconds. For what seems to be, yeah, more or less the same yield. I think we've kind of missed some with the black boxing that quick. But look how quick you can gain that hide. Rather than sitting around as long as we were just then, chainsawing. Look how quick that was just harvested. That was 4k hide in seconds. Seconds. Now imagine that with way better health sheep. And lots of them. You could gain hide so quick. Alright, well, we found one good thing about these. Next up, Swift, increasing movement speed by 15%. I mean, I guess if you want to run somewhere super quick, let's do a quick test of running from our green Thrall to the Reaper. Start the timers. And with the Thrall. Yeah, there's definitely an improvement in speed there. Benefits to having that more speed. Getting around the base, I guess. Having a speedier dude able to push up, run caves on foot. I don't know. It's definitely an improvement. I gotta say, I'm not seeing the benefits of speed at the moment. What I could use that for. When would speed come into play? Don't know. Bulwark, reducing incoming damage whilst in turret mode by 15%, which kind of combines with Sharpshooter, these two having turret mode traits. So we're going to take you, and we're going to see what these guys are made of. Okay, we got 8k and 917 on you, and well, 8k and 855. They're pretty well balanced. Fine. Okay, and then we're going to get a few of them. Right then, we've got an alpha outpost here. We're going to command with quite a few Thralls to really see if they're going to put some work in there. We've got our defenders at the front here with their swords and shields already maxed with that melee to do some good damage. We've actually got some sharpshooters back here, so I thought that would make sense, with the same traits still as well. So they're going to do some more damage with their sniper rifles. And we've got some on the inside protecting the crate. We've got 2 on the inside protecting the crate. Everyone is in turret mode with the same flipped on this side. And I'm not going to do too much with this. I'm going to simply put up the defenses as required and just sit back and see if these guys, without dino support, can hold their own like this on an alpha, which isn't easy if you've done one yet. Let's see. Let's try and emulate it as best as we could. So we'll put down our generators. Unfortunately, it does seem that outposts larger than small in single player aren't possible. At least I'm seeing anyway. I was going to go in camera mode, but I know you want to see the damage numbers, so we're just going to chill here and see what happens. Sword guys are up. The Thralls have run straight past everyone. These guys are shooting nothing. They are like stormtroopers. And they're just getting whipped. Our sword and shield guys out the front there, doing barely any damage. The Revenants have already got past everything. Flipping heck. Almost killed me in one hit. Our guys in the middle, defending, doing nothing. Damage output, awful. Outpost failed. I don't know, man. I'm not really impressed by these. These are the best of the best, dude. These are tier 3, max leveled sharpshooters. Barely took a shot off. Useless, man. That was a waste of my time setting that up. Jeez. And listen, Gamma or Beta, you could do them. You don't need these for that. I thought they might help for Alpha. I don't feel like they really are doing much help at all. Oh, they didn't die. There's that at the very least. Like, these guys up here are taking a beating. Yeah, I mean, considering how much damage they was taking up here, they're pretty sweet. But even so, yeah, I don't know, man. Which leaves us with this one. Bloodthirsty, increasing the melee damage by 15%. And this one in particular is one I'm very, very, very curious about. And we're going to have a crack with one dude and one sword. So, we've cranked that melee to 1k with a tech sword with elements. Health's looking a bit dicey. 4k is a bit concerning. We might throw some blood packs on this Thrall as well. And just to remind you, it's got a level 3 Bloodthirsty, which is increasing that damage. And this time, I'm going to control the Thrall. Equip the tech sword. And let's see how we get on. Oh, wow. Oh, that's big damage. Oh, that's big damage. Oh, that's feral damage. Holy crap. Holy crap, bro. Well, we're just one-shotting everything. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, my God. I mean, we're not, like, invincible. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't plan for this at all. This is foul. There's a lot coming, man. Oh my God, we got a flame guy. Flame guy's not good. Where is he? Oh, we're losing it. Yeah, we're losing it. We're losing it. I don't even know where the flame dude is. Oh, we're so dead. Oh God. Oh, mate, that was kind of fun. I want to send another one in. Alright, well, feeling like we've kind of got a bit overwhelmed there. I'm going to give this another go, but on an alpha. Because why not, right? Why don't we use these skills as well? So with this, we get an additional 30% more damage as well as a 30% damage reduction, which might help us. I doubt on an alpha, but why not? Alright, we're going to rock up with the shield first. Doing how much damage? Oh my God. Yeah, stuff's hurting a bit more this time. Stuff is hurting a bit more this time. Half health. I forgot to put blood packs on as well. Oh, we got bullets! Oh, we're screws. Oh, we're screws. Oh my God. What? What's just happened here? Why have I turned to a different Thrall? Well, this is new. This is something useful. Alright, let's try that one more time with the additional skill buff and on another Gamma, just to see if we can one-man band with one of these dudes. Get involved. Go, 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 go. I don't know why the mission's not started. I'm just going to take out the Jennies. I forgot to put on the blood packs again, like a donkey. Flipping it, man. Where's the flamethrower guys coming from? All right, we got to take out everything quick as we can. Take out all the structures quick. Oh my God. We are just steamrolling for everything. This is hilarious. We might at least fight the boss here. Oh yeah. Ah yeah, come on then. Come on then. A bat and a dream here, dudes. Flipping egg. Right, I gotta wait for that bat to pick me up. Oh my god. I see you, Lingon. There's a bat. Oh my god. Oh, I've already killed it! Holy crap! Holy crap! That, it wasn't good. We didn't have a great view there, but good grief, it came in and we one-shot it. I'm still bowled. Oh, there you go then. Oh, easy mode. There's definitely some potential with this one. But wait, I just had a realisation. You know all those buffs we did in that How Powerful Is Sword video? Why don't we try and do that with the Thrall? There we got a marksman's hold. And what we're going to do as well is use Gloon. Imprinted with just over 1k in melee. Fully levelled in melee there. Which I believe you can carry. So we're going to pick that up. We're going to make sure the Gloon isn't on Mesmerise. It's not. We can put on Slow Fall. And the fact we can even wear a Gloon in this thing is insane. But we're going to use all of these. All of these soups. Beer, Battle Tartar, Enduro Stew, Focal Chili, Lazarus Chowder. And to prevent us from dying this time, some Med Brews. Don't know why we didn't think of doing that sooner. So, Beta Marksman's Hold. Let's whistle aggressive. Let's go. Oh, hammer off! Oh my god! No! 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 Oh, this is damage! Holy crap! I can't even. We're one-shotting everything. Get my brew in. Oh my god. Dude. Look at this damage. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah, right. Dude, this is insane. This is insane. What's left? What is left? And it's a bugged mission, for crying out loud. Oh, why? Why? Yeah, our damage is just flowing down there because the beer's worn off. Yeah, we may die. Ah, the bug mission, bro. This is feral. We're just on the cups of dying. Well, a bugged mission. Grand. All right, well, let's try that again on another one.
This is a new low even for you.
Thank you.
As if I don't have enough threats to deal with. Now you will share them.
All right, bit by bit. Just take everyone as they come, rather than charging through. Oh my god. Oh no, the bowler! That's the one! It's the one thing that can ruin me. We do have a shield though, don't we? Gloon, do some damage. Who is Bowler Dude? Bowler Dude needs to go quick before it comes along. What's left? What's left? What's left? 4 structures. Well, we get to the bus, but without the benefits of being out. Oh, where is he? Oh my god! All right, we're just gonna get stuck here. Get under his feet. Just get under his feet. Just keep swinging. Just keep. Oh no! You again! The bowlers! I don't think he is. Oh, he is now. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon! Come on! No! Oh, it's so close, man. Where the hell am I? Alright, we got a Molten Works down here that I think I had an NPC down there and that's why it's already started. Screw it, let's use that to effect. Let's do this. Come on then! And again! Get rid of the turrets. Alright, turrets is down. We got Thralls on the go. I think I might have just killed my own Thrall. I think I did. Right, we're just going to focus on the structures whilst everyone else becomes a distraction. Last one. I got one more. I got one more structure. I can't see. There. Right, where's the bus? Give me the bus. Oh, I got enemies to fight. Crap. Come on. Ah, it doesn't count. It's outside the zone. Go. I need all these Thralls to come back here, please. Come on. So we can get on the bus. There he is. Oh, he screws. And again. Oh, we'll finish him off. Right, here we go. Right. Where's Flamethrower? Here he is. Right, let's go. Oh my god. Yeah. Trying to catch him on the other hand isn't easy. Flamethrower dudes is a lot easier to take on with a Thrall. Look at his life! Dead! Dude, this is how it's done, man! With like one distraction, maybe there was one or two more, that made Beta Forge Master a doddle. Seriously. That was fun. How powerful are Thralls? I think we know now. Good grief. I am definitely going to be using this in the future unofficial. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Comment below and all that jazz. Let me know. Until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.